Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Cat's Cottage. I am having a good cup of coffee this morning, nice and black. That feels good going down. This morning I used my chicory, but everything is good with me. Um, Yesterday I had a lot of fun. I went over to the hardware store, and then I went to a carport sale, and it was nice, really nice. I worked outside in my uh, little garden boxes, and I uh, cleaned that off the top. I was going to let that water lettuce, decay on there, rot on there. I changed my mind. I took it off and threw it over in another area to break down. Um, and then I chopped up the dirt and get it ready for maybe put some carrots in there, turnip greens, mustard greens, something like that. Um, they always grow good in the winter. But I have to work on the soil a little more on the top. I might just get me some soil and put the seeds in, and then kind of sprinkle over with the soil lightly and pat it down. I might do that, but I do got to go and get me some Vesqueen, some plastic, and put around the tops of them, make them like little greenhouses. So I usually do that. Turns out well. I grew some, a year before last, I grew some of the prettiest lettuce from those boxes. And I made, I took tubing and made, some supports all the way down the boxes, and put plastic over that, and they turned out really nice. So I'm gonna go for that this year. Uh, Also, I wanted to show you something I knew. I blah, 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 blah. I want to show you something I discovered, and went and got some kimchi. Now, my husband went and got it for me, and there was one bottle left, and he didn't know what it cost, but he said she wants it, and I'm gonna get it. Well, when he got home with it, I asked him, "How much is this?" And he said, "I don't know. Let me go look." And it was $9. Uh, I guess because it's real popular now and everybody's, you know, buying it. But I got him to open it for me, and he dumped half of it on the floor. So, but anyway, I was able to get some of it, and I put it into my stir fry that I was cooking on the stove. Some of it, and it just it went from the reddish color that it is, the reddish color, to just clear, because I guess the cooking. But I like to get stuff like this and just eat a little bit of it on the side, or put it into a kind of a sandwich a little bit, just a few little pieces in a sandwich with other meats and stuff. Okay, that's what I mean. Not just kimchi and bread. Boy, that's real torture. But anyway, I tasted it for the first time, and I thought, this is something I've eaten. Now they say this is Asian food, and they make it up and put it in those big old jugs you see. I had a problem talking this morning. Those big old jugs you see sitting outside, big old brown clay pots, big huge things. Well, that's what they put that kimchi in, and they have food all year long. Uh, which I think we need to quit turning our nose up at, because our early ancestors used jars. Um, I never used them, but I knew people that did when I was young, and for pickling, and so those big old pickle barrels they'd have in those old stores and stuff. Um, but anyway, where I'm going to, Okay, I do eat. Now, they say this is good for you. Uh, but I'm going to try out this kimchi, putting it on a little bit on the side and, of my plate when I eat. Uh, Vinegar foods are good for you. Uh, my mother always told me when I was feeling bad or had a sore throat or headache or something, she'd say, go get you a pickle. Suck on it. Don't eat it. Suck on it. And, or a lemon. She'd say, go get you a lemon and take a half a lemon and go. And it worked. I don't know if it really worked, but psychologically it worked. But, and then I use artichokes. I'm putting this in front of my face in case this thing blows up and I'm talking and it's way over here. But anyway, I use artichokes. I don't really like them boiled and eat with butter and all that. I never was into that. But I like it. I like the artichokes in the cold pasta salad. And that wasn't anything we ate growing up. We didn't eat real fancy because I grew up poor. We didn't have anything like that. Now, we could have had some kimchi. We could have, but we didn't. My mother boiled the cabbage with some salt meat. Um, and when I got older and I married and left home, I married into an Italian family, and they fried their cabbage, which I like even better. That's the way I really like to eat it. My husband doesn't really care for that so much, but I like it broke. You know how it breaks down. I like it. I don't like it raw. I like it broke down and fried with some type of meat in it. And then here's another thing that I eat occasionally is mixed vegetables. Uh, I love these pickled vegetables. All these things, and then I like sauerkraut too. My husband don't care that much for sauerkraut. Now, he'll go along with some of it, but very little of it, about a spoon or two. Uh, but I like it, and I like it in a roast beef sandwich too. I like sauerkraut in it. So, but anyway, I thought I'd show you that I did. If you haven't tried a kimchi yet, uh, it's expensive. $9 for a bottle is, of course, if you're just going to eat a little bit at a time. Let me get it out. When I got it out the first time, I thought, well, this is just cabbage and big pieces of onion. That's what it is. It's just cabbage and big pieces of onion. And if you'll notice how the Asian people eat, they don't go and eat it something like we do. They have all their things separated in little bowls, which would run me crazy. And they taste just a little bit of it with their rice or their noodles. So they all look pretty slim. You rarely see a fat Asian, and they know how to. I don't know what they know how to do. Just to be honest, I like pickle stuff. I can't claim that this is gonna kill parasites or make your stomach better or whatever. I know it does work on a sore throat now or earache. Suck on the pickle, as Mama said. But anyway, I guess keep leaning in because I realize this. The reason my face is so close up in that film because I can't see, and so I'm trying to trying to see y'all. And I'm talking away, and then after I get through the video, and I put it on, and it won't go on, so I do a short, and when the short comes on, what it does, it magnifies up, and what I'm holding, what I'm doing is gone, and it's just me, just me talking. So all I can say is wait for the big film to finally come on 2 days later. You can look at it and say, okay, I'll wait for her to come on later. She's coming. Oh gosh. I better go. I can't talk long. Every time I do it, it takes days to get on. It just seems kind of silly to me. Like good morning with my coffee and day comes on at midnight. But I thought I'd chatter about something, and I wanted to talk about my kimchi that I'd never tried. But it has a flavor of something I've eaten as a child, and I just really don't know. You know, I know there was a couple things my mother would make that I wouldn't eat. I would eat everything just about, but I would not eat boiled tomatoes. Just from raw to boiled, not cooked down in anything, just boiled tomatoes. I would not eat that. And something else I was going to say I wouldn't eat, but I was a pretty good kid. One thing, I was hungry. That does influence you and make you like everything. Oh gosh. But I guess I better go since I can't remember what else I didn't like. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye.